Hello, beautiful divine being or beings, because I am sensing just expansion and different streams of consciousness coming through, and ones that I haven't channeled before. So 222 as I say, or 22 as I say this, I'm just feeling that there's a lot happening for you at this time. I'm getting like a ship dropping anchor in the middle of the ocean, and everything is dark, and it kind of just like, it doesn't turn on lights, it becomes something. It almost becomes a lighthouse. Like, that's how bright it is. It becomes like the source of light in the darkness. And I feel very much that this boat is you. Is a metaphor for you being the beautiful divine being that you are, for you choosing you more and more. And that is what you're doing by watching this video. So I thank you for choosing you, and I thank you for coming to co-create and play with us today. I am going to ask you, if it feels good to you, to please ground yourself in this now moment with your breath, breathing in fully and deeply, and holding for a few moments in the heart space before surrendering on each exhale. Opening to receive, softening to surrender. Please feel free to breathe at your own pace. Okay, let's see. Okay. A Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands at the bottom. I love this. Actually, I love this entire energy. We also have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so I am very much getting a playful energy. There is a lot of inspiration at play at the moment. Like, I feel like at this time you're having many inspired thoughts, or things coming to you in meditation, or things coming to you in the silence when your mind isn't busy. Maybe it's when you're washing the dishes, maybe it's when you're brushing your teeth, because I am really feeling a stillness, a solidity. The image that they're giving me is a heart monitor bumping around and then going like flatlining, but the flat line is not a bad thing. It's like it's representing the busyness of the brain, not so much life itself, right? And it is only in that monotone, that neutrality, that source can truly pop in, right? And I am getting popping in. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have been experiencing more downloads in your quiet time or in your meditation time. I'm getting an energy of impatience here with this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a beautiful energy, and it being with the Four of Wands as well, it's like you are grounding yourself in your truth, in the beating that you have been doing to your own drum, right? You have been beating to your own drum for a while now, or at least more and more and more and more and more, and you get compensated because you compensate yourself. You are divinity, you are source, and when you are true to you and you choose you, you shift things, you change things, you bring in that which is for you, you raise your frequency. So you have been choosing you more and more, wearing less masks. showing up more, like choosing to take action. I felt like a bit of sluggishness there, like there was something coming out of the murkiness. Perhaps for some of you, it's been a really, really challenging time and you've been feeling a bit down. And I'm just feeling like, I don't know, like something is being awoken. Action is wanting to be taken just because, right? For the sake of creation, for the sake of having fun. This is the feeling that I'm getting. This coming back to center point. And that's what they're giving me. Okay, so with this four of wands and this Knight of Wands coming out together, there is a groundedness that is, you're being called to give your creations, and you're also being called to take things to completion so that source can work with what you have done, right? It's like a seed. It's like planting a seed in the soil. You plant the seed, and then Gaia and the sun, or Gaia is everything, including the seed, but the water and the sunlight and the wind not blowing the seed away, like all of these things happen completely out of your control, right? And sometimes your seed flourishes and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe 50 years later you planted an oak tree and it's still there. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it didn't take. Maybe it wasn't meant to. So there is, you have to take things to completion, which would be like putting the seed in the soil, covering the soil, putting water in it, like giving it a fighting chance, like putting the energy, the love, the attention of like, I choose for you to be whatever you choose to be, little seed. I hope that it is a lovely flourishing tree, but should that not be, okay, I have enjoyed the time we have spent together and the co-creation in this moment, right? As you plant the seed and you give it the ingredients it needs to germinate, to sprout. Okay, so this is what you're being called to do. You're being called to actually add all the ingredients to your soup or your stew or your casserole or your cake. Like if you don't put eggs and baking powder in, I'm not a baker, but I imagine if you don't put eggs and baking powder in your cake, it's not going to rise. Ergo, it's going to be flat. It's not going to be all that it could have been because there was stuff missing. And this is also a nice way of Source showing us that even if, because I, for me, there is a reason I'm not a baker. I have followed recipes to a T, like done everything. And I swear my cakes never turn out very well. But for me, that's not why I bake them. When I do bake them, it's for fun. It's doing something, right? It's because I feel called to bake a cake, or make muffins would be more something that I would do. But the point is, if those muffins were to burn or not work out perfectly, I would have a giggle and sort of think, maybe the muffins really weren't meant to be for now. I don't know. There is an experience, there is a lesson, there is alchemy in everything that occurs. So what each person would experience in that moment, 9-9 as I say this, and 9-1-1 as I say this is all a big major shift in perspective for you guys. I feel like you are becoming, or allowing yourself to become, the observer of the observer. I have had this waking up from a dream, within another dream energy for this collective, like this stepping into your sovereignty, I'm getting autonomy, because I think for some of you, it is possibly something that you haven't been experiencing too much of at this time. I don't know, I was called to say that. So for whomever that resonates with, I hope that it assists you, because I do not feel like that part is for everyone. It came to me in like a whisper, literally like a whisper, like it almost didn't want to be spoken, or it was too shy to be spoken. It desperately wanted to be heard, but it was hesitant. It whispered. It didn't shout loudly. So for whomever that is for, thank you for the whisper. Okay, coming to the cards at the bottom, because the foundations that you are building, have built, it's now really trust. It's right. It's allowing the universe to do the rest. It's knowing that whatever is going to be will be. Okay, we have, as I said, the 4 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. Okay, so I am getting very much a perspective. It's like you can choose what you want to do. For this collective, it is the power of 2, right? It's the choice in the 2, which is always you, because there is you and then there is every other choice. And all you ever need to do is choose you. So there is only ever one choice. It's like, imagine that each time you choose you, it's the right number on a lotto ticket. You don't know how many numbers the lotto ticket requires. You just know that you have to keep choosing you, and you will be a millionaire, a legend, a whatever, right? Whatever it is that you truly desire, whatever your deepest desire is, it will be. But it can only be if you choose you continuously, always, in every here and now moment. And sometimes choosing you is doing for others. So it's not like choosing you is just choosing you. I'm a mom. Like, choosing me is being a mom. It's work, and it doesn't necessarily like make my hair look pretty or whatever, but it is something that brings me the greatest joy. So how we choose ourselves is so different for everyone. Another way I like to choose myself is to paint. I don't have much time for it, but I have a canvas lying around with a bunch of paints around, so that when I have 10 minutes or so, I just add to it. That's choosing me. That is setting me free. That's reminding me of my divinity, right? That's me playing with source. So how we choose ourselves is so different. And only you can know what is for you. Like, only you can know what is truly for you, what truly choosing you means. The 7 of Pentacles, like, this is really divine compensation here. Like, you've been chasing this ball around. Maybe you've got a few more laps to do before everything falls out. Okay. But I'm really loving this imagery, because I feel like with this 4 of Pentacles, there's like an inspection, right? Like, you get it out, and then you're like, maybe this is the ego I'm hearing or feeling, or not so much the ego, the subconscious, previous patterning, previous ways that you used to think, see, talk to yourself in your mind. We have a dialogue with ourselves all the time. That dialogue and the energy of that dialogue is so important. I'm kidding, just like, there's a little bit of, not mistrust, it's not quite the right word. Just give me a moment to try and translate this. Okay. You're sussing it out. Like, you're making sure that it's safe. You're making sure that it's safe, But we do have both of these fours here. All right, so Source is kind of already, I'm just hearing, playing peekaboo with you, going, hey, that's the old way. That's your old way of being. You don't do that anymore. And essentially this is you reminding you. So this message has come through, or this feeling has come through a lot for this collective, where you are catching yourself when you are playing in the matrix more and more, or when you are playing in old paradigms more and more. Yeah, when you're playing in playgrounds that aren't for you anymore, right? That aren't fun for you anymore. It's like you've outgrown them. You actually outgrown the playground. You want to go free climbing on a mountain, knowing that you will be absolutely fine. That being said, there is a guy who does that, and I can't remember his name, but the minute somebody told me, I was like, that guy must know, right? And I think there's a documentary out there about how he speaks about the trust, the knowing, like you just know. You don't think, you don't doubt, you just know that you will be able to, that there will be a place for your hand, for your foot, that you can be free and safe while having no safety belt or no safety mechanism. So there is this true, honestly, anchoring in right now. I'm seeing like an anchor going, and like anchoring, but it's like an anchor of light. It's like dropping through all your chakras, but it's like it's dropping in the gut. And then I just feel that it's like your intuition is coming online. Okay, your sixth sense, it's truly coming online at this time. It probably has been for quite a while. Well, it's always been there. It's always been online. It's never been offline. You just forgot how to listen to it in the noise I'm hearing. And in your current experiences, or the experience that your human sort of came here to experience, to wake up from, the things that the false beliefs that you chose to experience and create for yourself, so that you could wake up from the falsity of them. Like you wanted that experience. You wanted the waking up from like, oh my goodness, it wasn't like that at all. So your design, whatever it may be, whatever triggers you have, whatever trauma you've experienced, 555 as I say this, like those paradigms, you are beyond them now, and you are like anchoring into your truth, to your light, to your magic, without caring about the why, the when, the how. I'm hearing that, okay, I'm being called to this top card. Hearing that self-doubt is falling away because you are coming out to play. And for me, this is very much being outside and playing outside. The Ace of Wands is also new ideas, taking inspired action, newness coming in. Being told to take from the middle of the deck. There we go. Okay, that's the card that wants to come out. The King of Swords. There's a feather flying around from my down jacket. So Source is really playing here today. If you've made it this far, then 9111, as I say this message is for you, and you are divinely right on time. You are divinely right on time. Source is here. Source is playing with you. Source is conspiring with you, actually, is the word that's coming through. It's like, and they're giving me that word because it's not conspiring in a bad way. It's like, you know, like two little kids conspiring to, like, I don't know, play peekaboo on a friend, or that type of energy, that fun, innocent energy, or conspiracy. No, not conspiracy, but I'm not sure why that came through. Is there anything more that needs to be said on that? all they're giving me is that this is a time where the things that you once believed weren't true, couldn't be, can. There is no such thing as conspiracy, is what I'm hearing now. Okay. So we have these two, like, I want to say mastery is what I'm hearing here with this King of Swords, like mental mastery, mastering the matrix. 2, 3, 4 as I say this. Mastering the mental matrix, playing with source. This is all I'm getting here. I'll shuffle and see if there's anything else that wants to come through. I did put out a few decks, but I think this message is very, very simple for you guys. It's like you guys have been doing the work. You have been creating stuff with source. You have been conspiring with source. Source has been conspiring with you. This is it. The five of Pentacles. This energy, it's like you are not alone. Your teammates are all playing with you. Everything is changing with this 5. Everything is changing with this this perspective shift I'm hearing, but it's also like a change. It's a change in behavior. It's a change in the way that you are in a certain situation or in certain situations, or the way that you are with yourself. There is, I'm just hearing alchemy here. I'm just hearing alchemy. Alchemy in the heart space. I'm going to pull from this Oracle deck. Okay. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? Perspective. Perspective. This is very much about, let me just take the card. This is very much about perspective changing. I saw another 2, 3, 4 there. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. This is about making peace with the pieces. That's what I'm hearing. Making peace with the pieces. Like, because whatever has fallen away is not for you. And it's time for you to make peace with that. So, that is all. That was a really, really interesting energy at the end there. And I did feel very much that it was a future you, or someone's future you, but it was a future energy, your future self, I think, because I felt a resonance between the energies that I'm feeling, and this source of stream of consciousness. And it feels like it's you just truly reminding you, because the person, when we are harsh with ourselves, like, I don't know, sometimes I'll go, Angela Jones, why did you do that? Like, I'm not being mean to myself, but I'm being firm with myself. Yet, I don't feel upset with myself, right? But if somebody else were to do that, how would you feel? Even if they were doing it in the exact same context, mannerisms, energy. Okay, so there is, don't know why that came through, but it did. And if you're here, it's for you, and it's to assist you in something that needs to shift, in something that you need to see differently. And it is only found within, right, in your center point, I'm hearing. Okay. Thank you, beautiful divine beings. Thank you for co-creating this message with me, with us today. I'm just being told to say, please go out and play. I don't know what play is for you, what you consider play, but I'm also just hearing like today is the day. Consistent play saves the day. I don't know why they're giving me these silly little things, but if it resonates, it's for you. Okay, have a beautiful magical now. Bye-bye.